So welcome back. In today's video I'm going to answer questions you left me on my previous video, and I just want to say also that some of the questions, if you asked in Spanish, I'm going to answer in Spanish, and if you asked in English, I'm going to answer them in English. Alright, so let's start. First question is, what is your opinion about the fetish in general? First of all, I want to say that I am a really open-minded person, and that I know that many individuals have many different pleasures and they like different things, and I'm okay with that, as long as they do not hurt anyone without their consent. I'm good with that. So, alright, next question is by Gus Johnson, and he says, ¿qué te motivó a hacer videos en YouTube enfocados en tus pies? Pues lo que me motivó es realmente la emoción, integrar algo que me gusta, como los pies y el ASMR, que son dos cosas que me gustan mucho. Y dije, ¿por qué no? Y es lo que pues, en realidad me motivó a empezar. Next question is by Sophie Smith, and she says, do you like your own feet, whether in the same way as us or in a different way? And have you ever considered doing a sort of giantese type video? So first of all, yes, I do like my feet. I think they are pretty cute. They are small, and I really like the shape of my nails, and yeah, I like them, and they are pretty smooth. But you asked me whether the same way as you, as my viewers. I think it's a really different way of how I like my feet. I don't think I like the way as you guys do, because you might find my feet in a way to pleasure yourselves, and it's something that I don't do. I don't look at my feet and pleasure myself. I just like them because they're pretty cute. And have I considered myself doing a giantese type video? Yes, I have considered, but since I don't have really good tripod or phone holder to record my videos, because I record my phone, it's really hard to get an angle, and that's why I haven't really done so. Next question is by Lord Phantom, and he says, ¿te gustaría en un futuro hacer videos eróticos con la misma temática? Sí me gustaría hacer videos eróticos. Bueno, depende a qué te refieres a eróticos, pero yo me considero una persona muy sensual y muy coqueta, y sí me gustaría hacer un poquito más de lo que no se permitiría aquí en YouTube. Pero en el futuro no sé, obviamente no va a ser aquí, va a ser en otra diferente plataforma, pero pues verá qué pasa, pero sí me gusta la idea. Next question is by Eduardo Alcántara. I have a question. What is your favorite food? And not just I like this food, but I would eat this every day kind of food. Alright, so my favorite food that I like hands-on like and would eat every day would be pho. Pho is a Vietnamese soup which has either chicken or beef and noodles, and it's really good. If someone made me pho every day, they will obviously have my feet in their face most of the time, or for a pretty good damn time they would. Next question is by I'm Latino Guy, and he asks, what do you think about having control over us guys using your feet? Well, I think it feels great. I like having control. I really do. I really like being dominant in a lot of situations, and having control over, like, of you guys liking my feet and me doing certain videos with certain movements and you liking them and I'm controlling it, feels pretty good. Yes. Okay, next question is by Butter Sauce, and he asks, what is your favorite type of music? Well, in general, I'm all over the place. I like pop music to work out. I really like, if I want to just relax and just enjoy the moment and just chill in a way, I like hard rock, and if I'm going clubbing or dancing, I really like reggaeton. So, but a type of music that I'm not that into it's country and hip-hop. But overall, I'm like all over the place. Next question is by Tyler Freeman, and he asks, do you find a guy more attractive if he has a foot fetish as compared to a guy that doesn't? Not really. I overlook at other qualities more. I don't mind if he doesn't or he does. So, alright, so next question is by Malfi 5000. He asks, will you ever have your feet tickled by someone in the future? Okay, so this question you ask pretty much all the time. First I want to say that it's not that really easy to find someone who's willing and comfortable to do this type of videos, and especially in front of a camera. And I really am not gonna find a stranger who I will welcome them in my house and do the video. So I guess for right now I don't have anyone, but if I do have someone who would like to, yes I'll do a tickling video in the future. So next question is by the Jamil Tuhasht, and he asked, when you first learned that your feet are attractive and can drive a guy crazy even with your shoes, did it creep you out or did you find it strange? None. I thought that it was flattering. Yeah, who wouldn't be flattered if someone found out that your feet are attractive? Yeah, neither. Alright, so next question is by Foot Clips, y dice, querida Haidi, me gustaría saber si te gusta dominar a los hombres o mujeres y si te excita la idea de tener esclavos, no necesariamente BDMS, sino simplemente alguien que te dedique su vida a servirte y hacer todo lo que tu corazón desee. Ok, primeramente, sí me gusta dominar a los hombres. Es algo que me trae placer en hacerlo. No sé mujeres, que me guste mujeres, realmente no. A los hombres sí. Si me excita la idea de tener esclavos, me gusta la idea y sí me excita a cierto punto en hacerlo una vez en cierto tiempo, pero no dedicarme o comprometerme todos los días, porque siento que es un compromiso que te tienes que dedicar mentalmente y físicamente, y ahorita es algo que no me dedicaría a hacerlo, pero tal vez en vez en cuando sí. Okay, next question is by Black Cyborg 009, and it says, are you a shoe dangler by nature? Or in other words, do you have a habit of dangling your shoe? When did you first discover your shoe dangling habit or behavior? Why do you play or dangle with your shoe? How do you feel if a stranger comes up to you and says, I love the way you dangle your shoe? How will you respond? First, yes, I do consider myself a shoe dangler by nature. I should dangle when I am bored or when I'm waiting for someone, or sometimes actually I've noticed that I have done it unconsciously when I'm like doing homework or doing something else on the computer. I do dangle my shoe. And you asked, when did you first discover it? Actually, I don't know. I think it's something that has been there, and I just know I've done it for a long time now. So I cannot answer first when I discovered. And I will respond if a stranger says that he loves the way I dangle my shoe. I'm a really polite person and I wouldn't mind him saying that, so I will respond, thank you, I'm flattered. I don't know what he will say, it really depends what he says next, but I will respond that. Next question is by Sensaj. Will you ever visit Belgium? Yes, if I am traveling all over Europe, yes I would. What countries will you really want to visit? I would like to visit either Korea or Japan, or the surrounding countries. China, I would like to visit China too. Do you watch sports? If so, which ones and what teams, athletes do you support? Actually, I don't watch sports, and because of that I don't have teams or athletes I support. Alright, so second to last question is by Max Musterman, And he asked, are you planning to do a face reveal? I would like to do a face reveal. I would love to, but it will conflict so much with the future. In other words, right now I work with a community and I work with individuals of various different ages. And first, think of that. It will really conflict in my professional growth later on, and I don't know for how long I'm gonna do this. I don't know what will happen. I just want to enjoy the moment now and what I do now, because I like to. I really like to do this type of videos for all of you, but I'm not certain when I'm gonna do a real face because of that. I don't want it to affect me in the future. So last question is by KKWAZZ, and a bunch of letters I cannot pronounce. And it says, how old are you? I am 22, and in 6 months I'm gonna be 23. So yeah.